so much for tuning in to Chelsea's channel. It's your girl, Channeling Chelsea here. I am so excited today, guys, because I had this new idea. Eureka! I want to put out more content. In fact, I want to do so on a weekly basis. That don't want to just be another one of those entertainment sites. You guys know the news, you know what's happening. But for me, what you'll get is a discussion. I won't be unbiased. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel coming from me. This is real. A lot of things have been happening in the media lately. So many things I didn't even know where to begin. So I said, you know what? I'm going to start with what's currently trending this week. And of course, the first thing on my list to cover today is Beyonce and her twins. Beyonce gave birth to her twins this past weekend, and the only thing everybody is wondering is the sex of these babies. Now, speculation has been ongoing the entire pregnancy. It almost makes me wonder if her and Jay found out. I mean, I know a lot of people who don't even bother finding out the sex of their baby. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this maternity picture was Instagram's most liked picture with 6.33 likes in 8 hours. I don't know about you, but when I post something on Instagram, I get about 100 likes in about 20 hours. Now back to the topic. We see that Beyonce's got on the pink bra, right? She's got on the blue undies. If y'all know Beyonce like I know Beyonce, nothing is by accident, everything is by design. And that's one of the reasons that we love Beyonce, isn't it? You can Google, you can search, and you will find that there is not one single picture of Beyonce and these babies. I don't know if you guys remember, but in 2008, Brangelina gave birth to their twins, Vivian and Knox, and it was a big deal. I mean, huge. According to CNN, pictures of their twins went for more than $14 million. $7 million per baby. It's 2017. Beyonce is literally the queen of the world. How much do you think Beyonce and Jay-Z could get for a picture of these twins? Alright guys, so the next thing that we gotta talk about is All Eyes on Me. And I hate to take it here, but we gotta take it here. I said I'd be real with you. I said I'd be honest, so here I go. All Eyes on Me, directed by Benny Boom, featured Kat Graham and it starred Demetrius Shipp. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen the movie. I do not want this to be a spoiler alert. I will say this. I'm a movie buff. I really enjoy watching movies. I love the build-up. I love feeling something for the characters. I love crying with them, laughing with them, being angry when they're angry, and I got none of that from this movie. It felt like each scene jumped from this situation to this situation. Oh, and then this is how he was able to do this. Oh, and this is how he met so-and-so. So I just really kind of felt very rushed, and I didn't even get to establish a relationship with any of the characters. I didn't really feel anything for them, so I do know Benny Boom as a music video director, but I'd never known him to be a movie director. Totally different. I mean, music videos half the time, y'all, the song is called one thing, it's about something else, and the video is about something totally different. And it doesn't really have to relate, we don't expect it to, but a movie, and not to mention a biopic. I mean, guys, this is kind of important. I was born in '94, so I kind of missed that whole Pac era. I don't know too much. The only thing I do know is that my favorite rappers revere him as their favorite rapper. So I'm going in blind. This movie just did not do it for me. Which brings me to my last point. I'm sure you all have seen Jada Pinkett's post. I tweeted it earlier this week, and I'm not sure if they didn't reach out to her and that she wasn't willing to work with them. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Jada says, "Forgive me. My relationship to Pac is too precious to me for the scenes and All Eyes on Me to stand as truth. Pac never read me that poem. I didn't know that poem existed until it was printed in his book. Pac never said goodbye to me before leaving for LA. He had to leave abruptly, and it wasn't to pursue his career. I've never been to any of Pac's shows by his request. We never had an argument backstage. The reimagining of my relationship to Pac has been deeply hurtful." What happened with that? Did Benny Boom and the producers of this movie not reach out to Jada Pinkett? I mean, she's one of the most pivotal people who's still alive and very active in the entertainment industry, so I can't imagine why she didn't work together with them on this. Last but not least, we absolutely gotta talk about Kim Kardashian's new beauty line ad. I don't know if you guys have seen it. This is the ad that social media has been attacking Kim Kardashian about. It's the ad for her new beauty brand, KKW. I guess she's trying to keep up with her sister Kylie, but in this ad she did something horribly awful. I don't think she was deliberately trying to do blackface, but that's what a lot of people felt. I went to school for PR, so I kind of would have been on her team to say, yikes, don't put this out. We already know Kim Kardashian's Armenian. We know she's a little bit on the more olive tone side. I mean, she's not as brown as me, and she's not as brown as that picture that we just saw. Here's what I would say, Kim. If I was your PR team, if you would hire me as your publicist, this is what I would do for you, girl. I would say, having all this fun with these filters, I didn't realize that the colors maybe had gotten too dark, but it's no problem at all because the real one came out even better. And then you post that one, boom. Let's talk about what Kim responded. Kim says, and I do quote, "I would obviously never want to offend anyone. I used an amazing photographer and a team of people. I was really tan when we shot the images, and it might be that the contrast was off. But I showed the image to many people, to many in the business. No one brought that to our attention. No one mentioned it. Of course, I have the utmost respect for why people might feel the way they did, but we made the necessary changes to that photo and the rest of the photos. We saw the problem and we adapted and changed right away. Definitely have learned from it." All the time, I'll take a picture, right, in a different room, in a different lighting, and you know, by the time I'm done with all my filters and edits and everything, I look a little more brown or a little less brown, and I'm not trying to be light skinned and I'm not trying to be dark skinned. Needless to say, her new KK Beauty brand is expected to sell more than $14.4 million in minutes. So I don't even really need to tell you to go and check it out because clearly all of you already will. $14.4 million in minutes? Thanks so much for tuning in. We're going all the way next week, guys. So if you think you had some fun now, you just wait.